Everybody builds a reason out of what they want to take. Even ruin can sound righteous when enough is at stake. I came out the clinic holding medicine in hand, pain drilling through my head so hard I could barely stand. Little white bottle shaking in the night, just trying to find relief before the fever won the fight. Car door open, engine barely breathing. Night hung still like the dark was listening. I bent down just to tear the label free. Then cold steel found the skin on my cheekbone next to me. Chicago red on a bull's coat sleeve, black mask hiding what he believed. And when he spoke through the cotton thin, it wasn't a grown man, it was a boy underneath the skin. He said, "Give me your purse or you die tonight." And fear can make a stranger feel like your whole life. They always say I needed more, I needed more than the ones who had it before. One with a gun, one with a war, same cold hunger saying I needed more. I threw my keys and my wallet past the door in the night, like some old TV shtick would make him turn from sight. But he stood frozen with that barrel in my face, so I had to tell him where my life had hit the pavement in that place. I just wanted one more breath in my chest, I said, one more drive home to the child I love best. My little boy asleep, not knowing in his bed how close a stranger came to filling up our house with dread. And somewhere in that shaking teenage frame, he had a story that could wash away the blame. Maybe stripes, maybe status, maybe proving he belongs. Sometimes being wanted makes people forget how to call the damage wrong. Because nobody says I hurt you because I could. They just find a way to make it sound good. They always say I needed more, I needed more than the ones who had it before. One with a gun, one with a war, same cold hunger saying I needed more. Now a man in a suit wants ice and stone, talking like another people's land should be his own. Says safety needs a bigger bite, like power can turn greed into a sacred right. And if he has to send some of our children there to die beneath the borrowed flag somewhere, he can call it peace while he sharpens every word. Same old appetite, just spoken where the whole world heard. A boy in the dark with steel in his hand, a man in a suit with maps in his hands. One takes from a woman, one takes from the poor. Both stare in the mirror and whisper, I needed more. It before. One wears a mask, one starts a war, same old hunger saying I needed more. No one calls themselves the thief, they just call it what they need.